end of the weekend, tens of thousands of people could still be dealing with another boil water advisory. It would be the third in a little over a week. Rachel Hanley shows us what caused the back-to-back warnings for the 9th Ward and Bywater and why it could happen again.
Most New Orleanians aren't surprised by a boil advisory.
We're pretty used to it, unfortunately.
In fact, there's been one issued each month of 2024 so far. What is unusual is 2 in 1 week for almost the same area. Lizzie Gersner is a barista at Petite Cloette in the Bywater. Twice now, she's been at work and found out the cafe would have to find its water elsewhere.
We are a really tiny space, and unfortunately, we had to buy a lot of jugs of the filtered water from the store.
Last Saturday, a water main near Florida Avenue broke, which caused the pressure to drop. It triggered a boil advisory for this area, all of the lower 9th Ward and part of the Bywater. It was lifted the next day. Then the following Friday, the pressure dropped again while crews were making repairs to the main. It triggered an advisory for a slightly smaller area. During both of those periods, businesses had to think quickly. Petite Cloette's hot drinks were fine, but it used filtered for some cold ones, and it couldn't offer tap water at all.
It's not that big of an inconvenience, I think, as a business, but I don't like not being able to give the customer what they want.
Gersner lives near the cafe and had to buy her own water too.
I'm from somewhere that doesn't really have boil water advisories, so I was just like Googling what to do.
This is actually the first time I've ever heard of this.
It's an even newer concept for tourists.
Our Airbnb host mentioned it to us by text, but also I have a couple friends who live in New Orleans and they both reached out to us and let us know as well.
But for people from New Orleans like Liz Stells, this was annoying, but business as usual.
With a city that's over 300 years old, you have to assume you're going to have potholes, you're going to have boil water advisories.
And it might not be over yet. The city says when it repairs the water main, there's a chance that could trigger another boil advisory. The Sewerage and Water Board says that repair is scheduled for 10 o'clock Sunday night. So if the pressure does drop again, it hopefully won't affect people as much. After dealing with 2 advisories already in such a short period, people say they're ready.
We went to Robert's today and bought a couple of gallons, so I think we're good for the next day or two.
And if all goes well, for longer than that. Rachel Handley, WWL, Louisiana.
And in case you need a refresher, if your house is under a boil water advisory, make sure to boil your water for 1 minute before you drink, brush your teeth, or cook with it. If another one does go into effect for the Bywater and lower 9th Ward, we'll let you know on our website and social media pages.